Hello, you're watching Vnews Bulletin. Bangor from another headlines as usual.
Prime Minister chairs teleconference on labour market development. Vietnam and Laos enjoy 24.2% rise in two-way trade. And later on, unique Mid-Autumn Festival gifts inspired by folk paintings.
An online national conference on labour market development was held on August 20th. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended the event.
Addressing the teleconference that links with the 63 cities and provinces, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính said the Vietnamese party and state always pay attention to labour market and consider human resources one of the three strategic breakthroughs for socio-economic development. After switching to the strategy of safely and flexibly adapting to and effectively controlling the COVID-19 pandemic, the domestic labour market has gradually recovered, making important contributions to socio-economic development. The rate of employment keeps rising while that of unemployment drops, he said, adding, however, that challenges remain ahead. To have high-tech industries, high-quality workforce are needed, he said, and called for attention to training and salary reform, continuing to perfect laws up to international standards committed by the country. The Prime Minister stressed building a modern and transparent labour market governance system, diversifying credit sources to generate jobs in service of digital transformation, particularly for vulnerable persons in remote and mountainous areas. On the occasion, he expressed his hope that international organizations will continue offering financial support to Vietnam and share their experience in labor market management.
We have more news coming up next. Let's take a look.
The Office of the Vietnamese National Assembly and the Secretariat of the Laos National Assembly held their 11th annual seminar and exchange in the Central Province of Quang Binh on August 20th. Permanent Vice Chairman of the Vietnamese National Assembly Trần Thanh Minh and Secretary General of the Laos National Assembly Phingap Lasassima attended the event. The event focused its discussions on renewing work for National Assembly meetings. It was also meant to share experience to realize contents in the cooperation agreement between the Secretariat of the Laos National Assembly and the Office of the Vietnamese National Assembly signed in May 2022, thus tightening solidarity between their officials toward marking the year of Vietnam-Laos solidarity and friendship. On the occasion, participants also had a chance to join cultural and sport exchanges and visit tourist destinations in Quang Binh province.
Trade between Vietnam and Laos rose 24.2% in the first 7 months of this year to nearly $949 million, with Vietnam's export value of nearly $586 million, reported the Vietnam Trade Office in Laos.
In July alone, two-way trade hit $125 million, a surge of 94% year-on-year, including Vietnam's export revenue of some $53 million, up nearly 34%. This was the third consecutive month that Vietnam enjoyed an increase in exports to Laos, helping reduce the fall in the turnover to minus 1.6% from minus 6% in the first half of this year. In August, Vietnam experienced continuous rise in exports to Laos thanks to the stable conditions of the neighbor's economy, the reduction in petrol prices in the world, and the rising number of Vietnamese investors in Laos. Major products that Vietnam shipped to Laos include petrol, vegetables, fertilizers, clinker and cement, electric wires and cables, paper products, ceramics, and garment products. Meanwhile, Vietnam mostly imported from Laos fertilizers, rubber, wood and furniture, ore and other minerals.
The first batch of 1 ton of fresh longan from the northern mountainous province of Hoa Binh has been shipped to the EU. The province aims to export more of the fruit, targeting 50 tons this year.
The shipment was the result of cooperation between the three sides, including the Sơn Thủy Agricultural Service Cooperative in Xuân Thủy Commune, Kim Boi District, the Provincial Agricultural Sector, and the Fusa Organic Agriculture Joint Company.
The first shipment is to explore the market, but I am confident about quality because the fruit has won the trust of customers for many years. It has also been certified as eligible for export to the EU.
Representatives from the exporters said that market demand for fresh longan is significant. But Hòa Bình longan has to face fierce competition in terms of price in Europe, where longan from Thailand and Indonesia are also available.
The Vietnamese longan is of good quality and quite popular. Exporters have faced many difficulties this year because of high cost. Moreover, we can't export by sea because preservation technology does not meet requirements.
The Hòa Bình Department of Agriculture and Rural Development said that all technical requirements set by the EU on fresh fruit and vegetables have been strictly adhered to by longan growers in the Sơn Thủy Cooperative since 2019.
Sơn Thủy longan was the first product from Hòa Bình to be granted a production unit code in 2019, which has enabled the fruit to enter international markets, including the EU, through official channels. Local farmers have followed the technical requirement set by the EU for fresh fruit and vegetables.
Hòa Bình has 1,200 hectares of land cultivating longan, of which more than 30 hectares have been granted export codes. The department and the Fusa Organic Agriculture Joint Company plan to conduct more shipments following this first 1 ton, with 50 tons targeted this year.
Domestic tourism continues to lead the way, with Ho Chi Minh City remaining the top destination for local travel in 2022, according to study Summer Travel Trends released by online digital travel platform Agoda.
Ho Chi Minh City reported 11 million domestic visitor arrivals in the first half of this year, up 43% year-on-year, according to the city's Department of Tourism. Tourism spending was estimated at $2.15 billion, up 30% and meeting 73% of the full-year target. The city also received 478,000 foreign visitors, twice the number last year. Visitors' top activities included sightseeing, mostly of historic sites and museums, and shopping. To revive tourism post-COVID-19, the department has been coordinating with travel firms to develop intra-city tours and river-based activities. The city is also offering incentives to boost MICE tourism and maintain stimulus program until the year-end. More than 70% of travel businesses have fully resumed operations, and around 20 others have applied for a new license. The average occupancy rate at 4- and 5-star hotels in the city was 70% during the summer holiday season.
Australian magazine Traveller has listed Vietnam among the 8 best places to go in Asia for holiday.
It recommended from December to March, when the weather is pleasant, as the ideal time to visit the long, sandy beaches of Vietnam. It particularly recommended Quy Nhơn, the beach resort town on the south-central coast. Longest-stay domestic destination, beautiful beach flanked Quy Nhơn has a quite hipster mojo and is tipped as the next Da Nang. The magazine also advised tourists to explore Ninh Bình, famous for paddle boat tours, to limestone cars and paddy rice fields. In the Central Highlands, Da Lat, a summer retreat with a friend during the colonial period, is well known for adventure sports such as trekking, mountain biking, and rafting, is said. A lesser-known destination in the northwest not to be missed is Điện Biên Phủ, which used to be a major battlefield during the war, is said. The province is developing ecotourism and offering indigenous village homestays amid stunning forested landscapes and Hmong culture. Other destinations on the list are Thailand, India, the Republic of Korea, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines.
A figurine set inspired by Dong Ho folk paintings has been released by the Lam Phong Creating Studio and the Zanzi artist. The handmade artworks can be wonderful mid-autumn and festival gifts for children. Zanzi artist Ding Thị Hiền Anh has been creating walls inspired by the famous Dong Ho folk paintings since 2020. With her first sketches, the young artist received encouragement from senior artist Lê Huy to carry out the project. The collaboration between Lam Phong and a new young Zanzi artist has given birth to artworks imbued with traditional and folk materials.
I nurtured an interest in the folk toys of Vietnam and other countries and spent time making toys for myself. My friends and I memorize characters and divine beings of other countries, but not many from Vietnam. I spent a long time drawing the sketches, starting from late 2020, making drafts depicting various shapes of the figurines.
Other countries like Japan and China boast impressive traditional souvenirs, while there are not many of them in Vietnam. Hiền Anh's sketches, inspired by Dong Ho folk paintings, caught my fancy at first sight, so I encouraged her to continue the project.
Through the figurines, I want to send the goodwill message conveyed by the original Dong Ho folk paintings. I hope they bring success and happiness for the owners, regardless of the character's gender.
The Red Zao, an ethnic group living in Basat, Lào province, have strict wedding customs. Every couple must follow, even though young people are free to choose their partners. Original wedding formalities of the Red Zao show the humanity in the culture of this ethnic group. And that's a wrap up our news bulletin. Thanks for watching and see you next time.